I am Batman. Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here. We've got a new big update for PUBG, Xbox, and PS4. I'm going to read you off the patch notes. But as always, if you prefer to read the patch notes yourself, I will put a link in the video description so you can go directly to the official post. Alright, so apparently there was some issues with the ending date of the Survivor Pass Vikendi, and there were some technical issues which caused the mission progress tracking to be temporarily halted, resulting in a great deal of confusion, and they apologize for this. They say to ensure players are able to complete missions in the time they feel they had remaining, we will be reopening the Survivor Pass for 1 week with a start date of April 9th and ending on April 16th. So you get an extra week. That's cool. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Yes, no problem. Survival Title System. The Survival Title System Season 1 has been extended to May 14th. In order to give our players more time to hit milestones and receive season rewards. Totally honest, I have no idea what that stuff is. I never play PUBG to do challenges. Alright, here's some of the things they added. They added a new Vikendi exclusive vehicle, the Snowbike. The Snowbike replaces motorbikes on Vikendi. And it says, for what the Snowbike lacks in durability, it makes up for with high speed and great maneuverability. That's cool. And then they have the Zima, which is like a new UAZ. It says the Zima replaces UAZs on Vikendi. It won't have perfect control on Vikendi snowy plains. However, the 4x4 Zima is much easier to maneuver compared to other vehicles. While the Zima is relatively slow, it has high durability, making it ideal for combat situations. And we have a flare gun. They added a new item, flare gun. Flare guns can be rarely found on the map, with an average spawn rate of 3 flare guns per game for all maps. Wow. When firing the flare gun inside the current safe zone, you'll call in a special care package with valuable gear or an armored UAZ. And when fired while outside the current safe zone. As says, flare guns used in the early phase of the game often give a great advantage with little risk. Therefore, the flare gun will only deliver a care package when used after the first blue zone phase. So don't waste it. 2 special care packages and 2 armored UAZs can be called in per game total. Care package contents will include 1 set of item regardless of the mode you're playing, solo, duo, or squad. Under gameplay, they improved reflective effects on the lens of scopes. Vehicle tires will now be destroyed immediately when a vehicle explodes. Modified conditions to prone to prevent going prone on very rugged terrain. While prone and moving into a position where the character shouldn't be able to prone, the character will automatically change to a crouched position. That's better than standing up. Under performance, it says they optimized character animations to improve performance. They completed Anim Node LOD optimization, which they previously introduced in Console Dev Report number 3. When a character is very far away and takes up a small portion of the whole screen to the point where animations wouldn't be visually noticeable, the animations are disabled, improving the game performance. The more character models in an area, which can have Anim Node LOD disabled, the higher performance gain compared to having Anim Node LOD enabled. And it says, for more insight, please take a look at our Console Dev Report number 3. They improved frame rate by optimizing the in-game tree and foliage rendering process. Seems like they do that every patch. It says they improved the way similarly shaped trees and foliage render by further optimizing GPU instance calling, which we previously introduced in Console Dev Report number 2. Trees with similar shapes are rendered using instancing and draw multiple trees at the cost of drawing a single tree. This heavily reduces GPU load. I think they're getting too technical with this. I think all they need to say is optimize some fucking trees. With GPU instance calling, only the objects that must be drawn on screen are rendered, which dramatically decreases the GPU processing time and improves FPS. They improve the game loading speed by optimizing the character loading process. They do that every patch. Optimize the game server to improve performance every patch. Optimize the hit criteria for a Molotov when calculating characters' damage. And they optimize certain elements of the HUD UI, which were causing decreased performance. Under custom match, they fixed some grammatical errors, and they did a system improvement. The result of a match has been separated from the session. When a custom match finishes, players will now be able to view the result screen for 10 minutes. The next custom match can be launched 1 minute after exiting the previous match. And then there's a whole bunch of bug fixes. I'll let you guys read those yourself. Actually, you know what? There's not that many. I'll read them off. Fixed an issue where the S686 could sometimes be fired 3 times in a row due to when a player had poor network connectivity. Fixed an issue of the loading screen image occasionally remaining in the lobby. Fixed an issue with a character traveling a certain distance with falling motion after landing. Fixed an issue of an abnormal character animation being shown when grabbing a flare gun in a specific position. Fixed an issue where swimming animation incorrectly displayed under certain circumstances. Fixed an issue of interaction highlight and button being shown for destroyed motorbikes and scooters. Fixed an issue of throwables becoming invisible after being thrown and switching to a different weapon. Reticle brightness getting reset when switching scopes or picking up dropped weapons. Moving to the mode selection screen instead of the session list when entering or leaving a custom match session. Raining effects being shown indoors. That's messed up. Dead bodies making footstep sounds. I hate that. Fix an issue which could cause the remaining number of rounds in a magazine to be displayed incorrectly when reloading. Fix an issue where you'd sometimes see a flickering after image when coming out of ADS mode with a scope detached in FPP. Fix an issue with an animation being displayed backwards when the character is armed with melee weapons and walking backwards. And fix an issue of a character and its shadow not displaying some swimming animations in FPP mode. Fix an issue which prevented switching helmets, vests, and weapons when the inventory is full. I always hated that. I don't know why they didn't fix that a long time ago. Fix an issue where a smoke grenade starts to go off when touching the ground instead of when the pin is pulled out. Fix the issue of being unable to switch weapons when pulling out the safety pin of a grenade. Fix an issue with the name of 2 skins being identical. That's fucked up. Fix an issue where the Molotov flame sound could be heard over a 1 kilometer radius. What? Fix an issue of care package being stuck in an abnormal motion when obstructed from landing. An issue with the characters attacking with fists instead of throwing throwables when a player had poor network connectivity. Fix an issue where the shadow intermittently appears to the door in Vikendi. And fix an issue which could cause grenades to deal damage through walls of certain buildings. Seems like a good patch, guys. Let's see how it goes. I hope you enjoyed this update. As always, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the Battlegrounds. Later.